Do you want to know what the biggest issue in today's society actually is, especially for our generation? Is the fact that we're living in the theory generation, right? People are sitting here visualizing themselves making 10K a month instead of actually going out there and learning skills that are going to make you 10K a month, right? Make it make sense. People are sitting here visualizing, oh, I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that and I'm going to be really sociable and I'm going to be great with social interaction, talking to girls, making friends, etc., 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 without going to do any of it, right? Does it actually make sense? No, it doesn't. If you're a guy who's been at home for the last however many years, right? Through COVID, you've missed out on some of your socializing youth. You're not going to magically visualize 5 friends that all have something in common that are just going to pop into your life. It's just not going to happen, right? And realistically, the reason it's not going to happen is because you don't have the skills necessary to build these friendships. Otherwise, you already would have, right? Now, I get it, yeah? People aren't as sociable as they once were. I can get behind that. But then it's just up to you to actually bridge these conversations, to bridge this gap between people, right? Because past 18 or past uni, like 21, you're on your own, right? You actually need to learn how to make friends. You're not going to be in this circumstantial place where you can just rock up to school, rock up to uni and just make 20 friends, right? You actually need to go out of your way. Do you know what the best thing about it is? It actually makes you realize, are you shit at making friends or are you a sociable person? So the biggest issue is that people think that they can learn social skills on the internet, right? Now, yes, you could watch a video on someone talking about how to speak to someone, how to be charismatic, but there are no transferable skills in that, right? It's the same thing, right? You guys probably know I run a trading channel, yeah? And so many people say to me like, oh, I watch all your content, I study it, I make notes on it, great, it's all good stuff, right? And they go, when I come to the charts, I can't do shit. And it's like, makes sense, right? Because again, you're not gonna sit there, you're not gonna visualize your goal and your dreams, and it's gonna be there. Yeah, you need to take action. You have to do the action of being on the charts or talking to people or making videos. You need to do the action, right? Because too many people in this generation, they want to wait for the most perfect moment possible. They want to wait for the perfect period to come so that everything lines up, the stars and the moon and whatever they're expecting to happen, and then they take action, right? But the biggest regret you're going to have is once you've taken action, you're going to start to realize this was my step 1, right? Learning the information isn't really step 1 because you can fall forward. You can learn by falling forward. In everything that I've ever become proficient at, right, I fell forward. I haven't sat there preparing 5 essays, reading off some large script about how to do this and how to do that, and then I go and do it. I've just gone and done it, been shit at it, and then get better at it, right? Most people in today's day and age, they don't want to be shit at nothing, right? There's just too much ego. You're seeing people online who are just great at everything. Not true. But realistically, it's like, cool, just do it. Just get on. Stop pretending, smiling to yourself. Oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. Go ahead, take action, okay? Iterate. So it isn't just about hard work. And to be honest, that's sort of a thing that I fell for. I just thought if I just put the hours in that I'll be there. That's not true either, because a lot of people do work hard, right? A lot of people like to say, oh, most people are lazy. Not necessarily true. You know, you can really find people who are probably outworking you tenfold and they might be making tenfold less money than you, yeah? So one is obviously the vehicle that you decide to put yourself in, but after that, it's about taking action, then iterating. How do I get better at this? How do I deliver this in a better way, right? And that's the hard part. It's pretty difficult to do that. You need to have enough reps, enough experience in whatever you want to do to be able to have the know-how to improve. Now, if you actually think about it, this gives you an inherent advantage because you're not going to be like everyone else. You're going to be somebody who's looking to take action, and through that, again, you'll be able to get to where you want to get to. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys thought down in the description or in the comments, sorry, and see you in the next video.